Hello. Welcome to part 35. We are quickly encroaching upon the number that will make this the longest playthrough of all the playthroughs on my YouTube channel. I am grateful that you have made it this far, if you've made it this far, and that you got through part 34 and that you're here at part 35 ready to see what's in the data core past the adamantine wreath. Please take a second to leave a like on the video and comment down below at some point during the playthrough if you feel so inclined. I would love to see as much engagement as possible on these videos going forward. Again, helps me with the algorithm, helps more people see these playthroughs. You are the real MVP for making it this far, and I appreciate it. If you ever want to come catch us live, check the links down in the description. Would absolutely love to have you stop by. By the way, if there's ever a part of these videos, particularly the mental health chat, that you find to be particularly impactful for you, I appreciate timestamps on that. If you want to help me out, timestamps on stuff that you find meaningful can be a great way for me to get more videos on TikTok because it makes it easier for my video editor. So, not trying to, push for free labor here, but if there is something that's particularly impactful for you, I always like when people post timestamps and say, hey, I really appreciated this, because then I know also what parts of the playthrough are really reaching people. So anyway, if you do that already, thank you for doing that. And if you're willing to do that going forward, I would much appreciate it. All right, let's see what part 35's got in store for us tonight.
The module works.
Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy if it didn't? Destroy the metal flower's vines.
Flower's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Interesting.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
Wow. That's how I want to install software in my computer from now on. Just whack it with a stick.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home.
Insert the Gaia kernel. Gaia kernel a go-go.
Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes, Aloy.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alva!
Thank God they're
Hold your fire.
stormtroopers.
By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her.
Gaze upon her.
Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Oh shit. Hey, it's like we're back in the mountain of the Nora. Lean into it.
We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
Saved by religious doctrine.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner, what's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Sure won't. Wow. There's a nice little detail that Alva left out there. That she recognized Aloy as Elizabeth Sobek. As far as I remember, that's the first time she's mentioned that she knew that that's who we are. So she did watch Aloy say it. That is true. But, man, to make that connection that quickly, good for her.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
Man, oh man. All right. It's a very logical play, though, that they're like, hey, let's bring her back. See, that's where this shit gets scary, right? Because if I get overwhelmed there and held down and then locked into, like, a cage or some shit, and they take me back to, like, freaking Japan, this whole thing is scuffed. Okay. Neato. See, now I want to know where all the vines are, so I can just cut all these vines. These cool
These boats must be how Alva and the Quen got here.
I'm gonna take their shit. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. The brush is thick out here. Holy crap. Are you through here? Oh.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Ooh, what is this? Vantage point? Yeah.
An image of the old world. The building in front of the cliffs has the Pharaoh logo on it.
All right. So, go. This? No. I want to fight.
I'll take you on.
Oh my god. Hit the tail. Hit the tail. Thank you. Thought I killed that. Okay.
The top of those cliffs have a good view of the Pharaoh building.
That was my thought.
Nope. I should find another spot.
The hell? That's it right there. But I gotta be farther back, maybe?
The angle of this doesn't look right. Maybe I should try somewhere higher?
I was somewhere higher. I feel like this is pretty close. Dude. I gotta go up there?
I think I might be too low to line up the image.
Oh. Ah.
Looking for me.
Let's try it here.
I'm almost there. There it is.
Ugh. Long coast. This is the FAS West stop of our Vista Point tour, brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition for Environmental Reclamation. We ask all of our trailblazers to keep in mind that this facility is surveilled by automated security. We strongly advise you not to approach the complex. Why have we brought you to one of our competitor sites? Because we remember that the clawback was the result of cooperation, and then and now, saving the world requires unified action. Miriam Technologies upholds this approach by waiving its patents and sharing its research in the field of mechanized agriculture. Unlike many of our competitors, we believe that feeding the global population in a sustainable way can only be achieved through a spirit of generosity, collaboration, and shared sacrifice. Comments. Never again. Jail all the sleepwalkers. That cursed generation, they let the planet burn. Jai Li. It's true, they behave badly, but read MT's message. We must try to be generous and understanding. Paisano. I came here to say I like the Vista Point thingies. Jimenez. You're so innovative, then why are you bringing out a new version of the Harvester line? Fami. The Harvester line was made by FAS, you dipshit. Love the comments. All right. Tides reach. Oh, the places we can go now.
It seems quieter when it snows.
Come on. Okay. Ooh, we're close to the next racetrack. I guess I could knock that out while we're over here. Oh, I remember this place.
Aloy, I detect you are in the vicinity of a cauldron on the coast. You may be able to acquire more machine overrides from its core. I have marked the location on your focus display.
Thanks, guys.
Oh! Jesus. Hey there, bud. Okay. All right. Are you running away? You scared? Little bitch. God. These are maybe the most annoying enemies. Like, I really hate fighting these things. Okay. I'm on PS5, Captain Johnny. Tower of London relocation. London, February 3rd, 2050. The Mayor of London and government ministers are due to meet with engineering companies today to discuss the contentious relocation of the Tower of London. A center for English history, the tower was once a major draw for tourists, but it has stood empty, along with other riverside structures, since the first of the Great Thames floods. Thames, I know it's Thames. Archaeologists say that the site is suffering from serious and accelerating damage, with several areas of famous castle close to collapse. Sites currently under consideration for the famous castle's relocation include Hyde Park, Richmond Park, and new tourist center at Heathrow. This follows widespread condemnation of the offer by trillionaire Ted Faro to have the structure safely repurposed free of charge at FAS headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah. Said MP Nigel Tamlingagan, "I'd rather have my own head mounted on a spike atop the tower than have our heritage purloined by a data corrupted." Relocate the Tower of London. By an American? I think it's more by Ted Faro the douche than it is
Shelter.
anything else.
Chance to rest. Check my gear. A cauldron. Just where Gaia said I'd find one. Looks heavily guarded. But if I can get to its core, should be able to find data to override new machines.
Okay. Oh! Look at Mr. Turtle guarding the way. Alright, this is a good time for me to maybe actually take a look at my inventory here and see if there is a little something better for me to use than what I'm currently using. For those of you that have been annoyed at my choice of bow, I'm currently rocking... Alright. Sunshot Hunter bow seems pretty decent. 3373. 6951. Knocked trophy taken from Ostrom trespassers. This handy long-range bow uses powerful tear precision arrows to remove armor and machine parts. See, I like the hunter bows better. Crafted by the Ken, this mid-range bow can send targets into a frenzy, causing them to turn on each other. It can also be used to direct the attacks of overridden machines. Like, I got coils and weaves galore to use. I also have to pee, so I'm gonna go do that really quick so I can concentrate. Boom. Instant corroding chance. This is damage dealt when falling or sliding. Uses tear damage. Critical hit chance. Draw speed. I like that. How do I want to add edit coils. Select slot. There we go. Knockdown power, reload speed, draw speed. Go there. Okay. And increases impact damage, critical hit chance, reload speed, knockdown power. Let's see. Drenched enemy damage. Increases where suspicious enemies, tear damage to external resource components, no effect to armor. Critical. There we go. Cool. And weapon piercing bolts to punch through armor and deal extra damage to parts beneath it. Guardian Tripcaster. Look at me, chat, doing this. Boomer Shredder Gauntlet. Cool. Firestorm Warrior Bow. Short range bowfires, quick elemental payloads can be upgraded to deal extra damage after a successful melee hit. Vindicator Spike Thrower. Hitting targets at long range with its drill and advanced explosive spikes can be upgraded. Okay. Designed to deal more damage to airborne targets with a barrage of deadly bolts. Okay. Good enough. Let's go.
It'll be hard to sneak into that cauldron without being seen. Might want to take care of these machines first.
Nah, it's fine. They don't see shit, Aloy.
It saw me.
Oh. Never mind. Get in there.
Snapmaw. I can't find it underwater. I'd have to sneak past it. The scout might give me some cover.
The timing on that was pretty good.
Looks like I can swim down from here.
All right, down we go. Good to know I can override while I'm still underwater. This cauldron should be, this is gonna be like the water temple.
I like Snapmaws a lot better when they can't reach me.
Yeah, me too. Oh, this is neat. This is neat. Yeah, I saw that, Scott.
Those blades. They're creating currents in the water. Time to find the core and get those machine overrides.
Okay.
That crate. Might be able to use it to climb onto the ledge. Should be able to climb up now.
Fits perfectly. Oh, god damn it! Gah! Son of a bitch! Hopefully you float.
This room. Incoming. Oh. Current's moving the crate.
And we all float on, okay. And we all float on, okay. And we all float on anyway. Oh, shit!
There we go.
Go, climb, baby. Climb. Shoot your stupid ass tail. Yeah, now that I got an actual decent bow, I ain't even worried about it. Level 46. All the stuff that I will never use. Get through there.
I should be able to glide down there.
Just let me admire the scenery for a second, Aloy.
Time to catch a ride, I guess.
Haha!
There's the core. Now I just have to answer it. Maybe I can glide to the platform.
Oh god, oh god!
Find a way back onto that platform.
Dude, this cauldron does not pass my OSHA inspection. There will be a stern talking to with the foreman.
This is hunter killers.
Damn it.
There's not a lot of room for a fight down here. You have to be careful if it's not.
Hey, look at that! The game's easy again.
Looks like I can climb up this way.
Go, 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 go!
This looks like some kind of gate. Wonder what it's used for.
Probably to let you through things.
There's a note over there. Too bad I can't override it from here.
Oh my goodness gracious. Cauldron is
Can't reach the core from here. I'll have to keep going and hope there's another path to it. Looks like this whole place is some kind of pump. The question is, pump for what?
desalination. Drinking water. Gotta be. You would have to think that they figured that out by the time the world ended.
Oh, I've been spotted.
Whoa.
Vents. I can use them to climb up. Just have to turn them on.
My favorite. I love vents.
Hey. Guess this is better than climbing.
All right.
Let's see what this does.
Raise the water level. Yeah, it's totally the water temple. So cool, man. So cool. Just look how beautiful this all is. All designed for you to walk through it like one time. Unreal, dude.
That's a lot of water. This cauldron must be pumping it in. At this rate, I'll be able to swim my way to those overrides. If I can find my way back to the core.
What do we got here? Yeah. Yeah.
I won't work this close.
All right.
That's the spot. Should be able to climb up.
Dude, these are janky. Let's go. Climb. Good. Up.
Another one of these. Maybe it'll raise the water like the last one.
shit. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll take the thing, we'll push it in the water, and then we'll glide it over there.
And the water stopped.
I think that's the call.
That crate might be useful.
Well, it definitely is, but can I pull it? Come here.
Don't think I'm getting this thing out of here. There has to be another way to get it to that rail.
Ooh, good. Make me think. Make me think.
Maybe if I lower the water, I can place the crate where I need
God
it.
damn it, dude. Why? Oh, God. I really wish that games would have a setting where it's like, do you want the protagonist to backseat or do you want to figure it out? And you can toggle it. Because I hate that Aloy just immediately tells me what to do there. Like, I want to figure it out. Let me think for like a second. Because now I know what I have to do. Now I go down, and it's going to go down, it's going to land on the platform, I'm going to move it over, and then I'm going to raise the water again.
You can lower the water level with this. Might help me with my crate problem. Be able to move that crate now.
And move it while it's in the water, or do I gotta
I should
drag
move
it?
that crate to where the rail is, then raise the water level again.
I know. I don't know that it has anything to do with me being on the difficulty I'm on. I mean, I guess if anybody's played this on the hardest difficulty, does that change her?
A rail. It doesn't look like I can reach it. That should do it. Now I need to raise the water level.
It does not change depending on difficulty. Yeah, see, there you go.
Here goes nothing.
Lame. God of War has the same problem, man.
Oh! Should be able to use that crate to climb out of here now. Place looks busy. Covered it in acid.
The hell?
Oh, looks like they called for backup.
No. 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 Don't raise the dead. No. God damn.
find a way back to the core.
It's like that there's random gold ingots just chilling down here.
One is further back. That's it.
Like literally the whole fun of these is that they're all kind of like a puzzle. So it's like if you're gonna make a puzzle, then like lean into the fact that it's a puzzle. Don't like tell people how to solve the puzzle outright. Just seems odd.
I can jump on those metal carriers from here.
Yeah. Take me there. Hopefully I don't lose my grip.
Must be getting ready to release it. I need to get to the core, fast.
I'm about to drop on this mofo. Yeah!
Fight that thing in all this water. I need to hurry.
Apex Tide Ripper. Oh shit. Turn to the pump room. Oh god. I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. You know that I rule the galaxy. It's foolish to come against me. Now you will feel true pain. Oh god. Oh god. Go, Aloy. Go. Swift.
I've had that before. Maybe you can help me out.
Dude, this would be a bitch probably on the hardest difficulty. Like you just gotta get lucky. Oh. Just let me do this. Just let me do this. Let me do it.
The only way to lower the water in
Go, 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 go.
This should help. That should do it.
All right, boss. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fight.
Now we can do this on our own terms.
Yeah. Bring it on. Apex Tide Ripper.
Here we go.
I don't know what those are doing. Alright. Pick the right arrows, please. reminds me of the final boss from Elden Ring. Oh! That didn't hit me.
Still in this fight.
Noobtastic, thank you for the raid. Those of you coming along with the raid, you don't know who I am. I'm DrMick. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I got a PhD in human development. This is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games, talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more in an effort to destigmatize those things, bring information to folks who don't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way.
Time to get those overrides.
I don't do therapy on stream, but I do answer questions related to mental health, generally at the beginning of streams. You're welcome to stop by, hang out, and ask those questions. We are playing Horizon Forbidden West. I play all sorts of popular games, and I use them to illustrate psychological concepts and talk about like mental health and psychology and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, you should check out my YouTube channel and all that fun stuff. Get caught up on all the playthroughs. We have a lot of fun around here. This is a spoiler-free run because this is a blind playthrough, so please, please, please do not spoil anything or backseat. That's all I ask. You'll get banned if you do. But thank you for the raid, noob. Appreciate it. Gave them all the warning before I came in. Awesome.
Nice looking machine overrides I can use out in the wild.
Thank you for doing that. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a great stream. Rock Breaker, Tide Ripper, Tremor Tusk, Stormbird. Man, we can override all the cool shit now. Thunderjaw. Wow, I can override a Slitherfang. Holy shit. Dreadwing.
Machines.
Slaughter Spine. Ooh.
Cauldron doors. They should leave me outside.
Slaughter Spine is a cool name. Can override Thunderjaws now.
This cauldron must have been pumping water in and out to release aquatic machines. Huh. Smart.
Still a turtle out here. Maybe. Maybe not.
Stings in this cold.
Alright, well that was fun. Got that knocked out. Was not expecting to do a cauldron today, so that feels good. Do you know what therapies are effective for treating PTSD other than EMDR? Plenty of different ones. It just depends on what you respond the most to. Different people require different approaches and have different, like, their trauma comes from different places. So, cognitive behavioral therapy, emotionally focused therapy, some solution-focused brief therapy. I mean, it really depends. Working through trauma is oftentimes more about the relationship you have to the therapist and their ability to attend to all the contextual factors that go into the trauma you've experienced than anything else. So EMDR is not like the only approach to trauma that works. You just have to kind of find what works for you. But more than anything, it's going to be your relationship to the right therapist that's going to get you through that. All right.
You here to race?
I am here to race.
Aloy! You made it!
I was hoping you'd show up. You'll be happy to know you have a special audience today.
Oh yeah! Red T's coming, isn't he? Bet he heard he's got some serious competition now.
Yeah, bro.
You win this race, maybe our reigning champion will be up for taking you on. Get her what she needs, will you, Hacks?
You got it.
I want to see what Red Teeth
Ready
looks
to
like.
show us what you can do on that track?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I'm wearing my fast pants today. Broncos country, let's ride.
Gotcha! Get back here!
Dick.
Laugh while you can, Presley!
Kill the goat along the way. Come on.
Yeah, let's go!
Whoa.
Where'd you come from? Yeah!
Shoot.
Yeah! Rise!
Dude, the elevation changes here are rough for camera.
Yeah, let's go!
The rubber banding on this seems to be pretty strong, so I'm gonna hold on to my boost next time I get one. Out of my way. Uh-oh, like there. Get it. Easy.
Now that's what I call a win. Here, let me know if you feel like giving it another go.
I don't.
Just for fun.
Thanks.
A fine
what up?
win. I have to say, seeing such a rampage unleashed on the track was breathtaking.
Yeah.
Oh, he speaks now.
I came back to let the squad know I found a new track for us south of the desert. You might find it a bit more stimulating than what you've been doing. That is, if you're brave enough for the challenge.
This coming from someone who won't even show his face?
Yeah, that's
I'll show you
right,
my
sucker.
demons if you show me yours. On the track, of course.
Oh, so we're racing now?
Only if you hear the call. Wouldn't want you pointing that bow at me if you didn't mean it.
How considerate.
I'll see you on the track then.
Wow, dude, you're so cool. Wow. Everybody must think you're like the coolest kid at lunch. Oh! The hell? Hey! Somebody want to take care of these? All right. Pause real quick. I'm gonna go tuck my wife into bed, and then I'll be right back. Give me a minute. All right, back. We're back. And I got a little visitor. Yeah. Got a little visitor. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on, boy. If you're gonna be in here with me, you gotta chill. Okay. All right. Cleared that out. Hey, thanks for being here, YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate y'all supporting these playthroughs in the ways that you do. Thank you for taking time out of your day to chill with me. Those of you that financially support the streams, thank you for doing that as well. I appreciate your presence more than anything else, but there are some of you that do choose to throw a few bucks my way here and there, and I appreciate that a lot. My video on IFS is on YouTube, Orb. Like, literally just search it in my YouTube channel.
There's a Cyclops drone monitoring this area. I need to grab its data.
Oh, it's a drone. All the way up there. Okay. Well, start climbing, I guess.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
Aloy, we've done this like 7 times. You know what the answer to that is. It is absolutely what we have to do. Also, scaling this wall might be the most impressive wall we've scaled so far in this game. This is ridiculous. Okay.
You're mine!
Whee! Hi.
Okay, gotta grab the drone's data. There we go. That's the data I need.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You're the best. You're the best. The best. Okay. All right. That's done. Hi. Hi. Come and say hello to the people, Jack. Yeah. Come and say hello to the people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hear you. We hear you, bud. Yeah. You going up to your spot? Go on, bud. Go. All right. Both cats are in their respective spots. Oh, you come and say hi? Hmm? Come and say hi to everybody? All right, YouTube, you get a little special treat. My cat is literally next to my microphone. Hi. Say hi. Yeah, say hi. Are you trying to come down on my lap, but your brother's here? Your brother's gonna bite you if you try to come down here. Yes. Come on. Come on. Hello. Hello. Jiro likes to try to attack him. Hi. What? Cats are weird, man. All right. Let's... What do you want? You never do this. No, I hope you like cats, YouTube. I wasn't expecting them to be up in my shit. What? Say hi. Saying hi. Yeah, he wants to sit on my lap. He like really badly wants to sit on my lap, and his brother's on my lap. Hey, Nope, you lost your privileges now. Here, come on. You wanna come chill? Yeah, your brother was a dick, so you get my lap now. Congratulations. Yeah, your brother was a dick. You get to be on my lap. Isn't that great? Okay, let's play Horizon, huh? Let's play Horizon. Did you guys see that? Did you see him attack him? Okay, There we go. There we go. Yeah, big yawn. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play the game now, okay? You're probably gonna meow because I'm not. Unknown rebel camp. Metal flower. All right. Saw Juro's angry face. Yeah. Got the poster? Hell yeah, dude. Another big yawn. You're that sleepy, lay down, dude. Alright. I got you, homie. I got you, homie. I'm not letting your brother be a dick. Just cleaning up some loose ends here. If I had to guess, I don't know this to be true, but if I had to guess, when we give Demeter to Gaia, I would imagine that some shit's gonna move forward. So I want to like kind of I want to knock out some stuff here. Hey, leave Coconut Man alone. Hey, leave Coconut Man alone. Stop it. Stop it. Nice to be back in the desert after being out in California for a while. I don't think we've come, well, yeah, I don't think we've come down this far yet, so this ought to be interesting. Devil's Grasp. Ooh.
It's a rebel camp. Built under a horse? What are they doing here?
Seems like a logical spot. Pretty intimidating.
I've been spotted. I'll make this quick. Help!
I'm coming! No!
Find whoever's in charge. Figure out what these guys are up to. I do not like the look of this place.
There. Got your foots. Got your little toesies. Missed.
No! An eye for an eye. You again. Got you in my sights!
Me again? You've seen me before? I'm surprised. Usually I kill everybody I come across.
I'll put your head on a spike.
Will you? I don't believe that.
Ass is eating away at it. Now to follow up.
Oh, shit.
Pin her down!
Taking my shot.
Forward shot. Alright, come on. Come on.
Target the Outlander!
There, over there.
Damn, dude. This place is loaded up.
They've held machines down with this. And that hammer.
So you came back.
It has an override module like mine, but different. I think this is what the rebels use to override machines. So, if I get rid of it, rebels will have fewer of them.
Boom.
He should be dead already.
Dude, there's so many.
They don't have eyes.
Oh. Alright. Two more over there.
Disappeared around here. Bring the commander her head.
We'll get her.
You will not get me. You are too confident.
Stay alert.
I figure out how to get over there. Seriously, I say this every encampment, but like the Tanakh are lacking in urban planning. Not their strong suit. What the hell? Oh, okay.
I think this is where they run the camp.
Do you want her to get away? Now.
Boom.
Sons of Prometheus. Again.
More Sons of Prometheus. Because of course. Enemies are too close.
Riders. Better watch my step.
The hell? Am I blind? Where the hell is it? Oh. Actually.
Coward! Someday my blade will find you!
Let's go.
There! He can't dodge every shot!
There we go. Easy peasy. Is that me?
That's me.
To all engineers and operatives, find the Nora that's been picking apart our facilities. And if anyone calls her savior or champion to my face again, I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Sarah! We need you!
Hold on to your cogs, I'll be right there. I want her found, and I want her dead. And bring me her focus when you're done. Bet Silence would hate it if I got hold of all that data.
So there it is.
Ooh.
Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus.
Oh.
Orders to increase the number of machines being captured and overridden. That is not good. It's an override module, like mine. But it's been altered. Looks like it needs to be inside a machine to work. That's what the equipment outside is for. They pierce through a machine's armor and insert the module to override it. So the rebels harvest ancient corruptors in the area to get override modules. And I'm guessing the Sons of Prometheus modify them to be shoved into machines permanently. Now they have orders to override a lot more of them. I was right. I have to destroy that equipment, fast.
They had to have gotten that technology from Silence. Like, if there was ever evidence that Silence is working with, like, Sons of Prometheus and probably by extension Regala, I guess that would be it. Like, because there's no way that they would intuit that. But I don't exactly know what Silence's motive for working with them would be. I probably wouldn't understand. Yikes. Damn.
It should make it harder for the rebels to add more machines to their army.
I suppose so. All right. Wow. Okay. Relic runes, dry urn.
An old world ruin built into the cliff. I wonder what's inside.
Find out now that I can open
There's
this
some
flower.
kind of tunnel. I should take a look around.
Look at that, it's right there.
Another ornament. Gotta find a way to get to it. A little pruning.
A little pruning, yes. Okay.
A crate.
Oh, it'd be so nice if this one's just as easy as me throwing this down, jumping up, and calling it a day. How elaborate some of these have been.
What does this do?
Oh.
I'm surprised this thing works. After all this time. Uh-oh. Door's closing.
Oh shit. Push the crate under it. Maybe. Never mind. Oh god. Alright, trap ourselves in. That's probably a good idea.
So now I'm locked in. Let's hope there's a way out. Okay, now what to do with you?
Come on. Aloy's strength will never cease to amaze me. They're gonna use this probably to hold the door open. Classic video game trope.
Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module.
Yeah. Okay. Another block. No!
Well, can't expect everything to hold up in this place, I guess. How am I gonna get up there now?
Like this.
Key module. I'll find a use for you.
Would you look at that?
I think I have what I need to open this door. There.
Convenient.
What's in here?
Spooky stuff is in here.
Oh.
Boom.
Huh. Looks like I'm back on the other side of the big door.
Yep. Pull this guy through.
Now's my chance.
Go. Go. Go.
Okay. That should keep the door open.
Question is, why does this crate?
This could be useful.
Interesting. So... I can't pull these crates out here. I guess, like, what the hell is the purpose of keeping the door open? Oh, cool. So you come back on this side. Neat. Go over here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. There we go. Beauty.
Another ornament. I should give this to Stemmer the next time I see him.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and load these babies up. Okay. Might as well go hit that up.
Yeah, I should take one more look around before I go.
Oh, I forgot to read about the... Okay, ooh. Collectibles, there we go. Stanford days. And that's when we ran into Kyle. Hadn't seen the guy in, what, 12 years? And then he insists we hit the strip together? Just like good old Stanford days. What a jerk. I mean, the top shelf booze, VIP seating, 24 karat gold leaf oyster shooters. Real oysters were interstellar, but everything else? Ugh. There's a reason we fell out of touch with that shitbag. Golden toucans out. Amir. We got 2 more of those left.
Rebel outpost. I was told there'd be one here. I should find their leader. Put an end to this.
I knew it!
Alright, what a shot. Aha! Death from above!
That soldier with the heavy armor must be the leader of the bunch.
You think
All your friends are dead.
Just what I needed.
No, it's not. We don't need heavy artillery right
That's from
now.
fallen soldiers. I should get these back to Duca. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here.
Where's the chest? Oh,
I
what's
knew
up,
I
dude?
heard something.
What's going on over there?
What the hell? Where did you guys come from?
This outpost won't be causing any more trouble.
All right, that one was nice and easy. Good. Cauldron Gemini. Why does that show that Cauldron Gemini is not done? Like, I got the achievement for it, didn't I? 58% done with the game. Oh, I like that. That's right, there's a metal flower over there. Metal flower over here. I wish y'all could see the way my cat is passed out on my lap right now. He is ridiculous. He's like laying completely on his back. All fours are up. Like he looks like a cockroach that just died. And he's like completely passed out. He's like twitching. Maybe I can get a little picture of him here. Let's see. Big phone problems. Good, you comfy, buddy? Oh god, all that just for that? Ugh. I will say that's one thing I don't like, is that like some of it is just for stupid chests like that. And like I do feel some level of desire to complete the game fully. I'm not gonna go 100%, but man.
Guy's running out of rain for now.
Also, who keeps fixing this wall?
That worked.
Like all that for that supply crate? Get out of here. No, thank you. Better be something better up here. Nope. Oh, God. All right, whatever. It's fine. Man, we've done a lot of stuff, haven't we? He keeps asking who keeps breaking this wall, right? There's me who keeps saying who keeps fixing this wall, and then there's some dude that keeps saying who keeps breaking it.
Vines are clearing up.
Okay. Okay. See, like, the things that I want are, like, the black boxes that are blocked. Like, that's what I'm interested in. Like this one. There we go. Like that. I want that. Really wish there was a campfire closer to it. There we go. You keep each other employed. Yes. Yes. I break things. He fixes them. It's symbiotic. I know sometimes these, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's alright, bud. I got you. I got you. Oh, I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Okay. You're good. Well, what I was saying is I know that these can sometimes be like tedious episodes because they're not like loaded with a bunch of analysis and stuff, but so those of you that are still watching this episode, I am grateful that you watch these too. It's cool for like the lore building and world building. Is there a single item of clothing that doesn't have cat fur now? No. Everything's covered. They've made their mark. They own the house. It's their house now.
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
You really believe these robots getting loose is an accident? That they can't be stopped? Wake up and smell the spin. So what? This is some sort of intracorporate conspiracy? You think Pharaoh and the others are depopulating the planet? Exactly. Pharaoh, Metallurgic, SBMH. We're being slaughtered so the CEOs and their cronies can claim what's left. We're a sacrifice.
Pharaoh might have been responsible, but he couldn't stop the machines. That was the problem.
Indeed. Okay. This way. Pretty sure I already got that survey drone. It's over there. Oh, what up? Oh, you're not dead. Man, poor thing was trapped in there. I gave it the sweet release of death. Okay. I'm sure there's probably, yeah, there's another black box recording there. And I think... Oh, okay, wait, we got one more there. I'll get the two black boxes, and then we'll go give Demeter back to Gaia. Pythos, thanks for the raid. Nope. Fighting.
Tools ready.
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
At least this one's nice and close.
Find this in my stash later. The signal's coming from beneath those boxes at the back of the plane.
Copy that. We'll cargo on the ground on schedule. Over. Can't believe how responsive this plane is. 240 feet long. 700,000 pounds on takeoff and turns faster than my 12-seater puddle hopper. Plus, they only whipped it back out of a museum a few months ago. Hell of a way to take this beauty off my bucket list.
At least he achieved his dream before the end came.
And we could all be so lucky, I guess. Wait for Zoe. Rebel camp's done. Rebel outposts. Good. Relic runes. Good. Tallnecks. Good. Gauntlet runs. Collectibles. Cool. Is there a way to filter the map so that I can see? Oh, I can do the final watchtower too up here. All right, we're gonna do watchtower and then watchtower, then base.
There's another locator beacon on the same frequency.
Gotta admit, that's a pretty good job.
There's a gauntlet run. Okay, the gauntlet. Oh, the gauntlet run is through Vegas. That's cool. Bunch of metal flowers in Vegas. We'll deal with that later. What are you doing? Okay, another black box up here. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do. You can filter the map? Okay. Yes, they're doing the reinventing the Vegas F1 race? Yeah. It exists even in Horizon. Dude, you gotta lay properly, buddy. You've laid on my lap for so many hours at this point. You know what works and you know what doesn't. Okay. Leave your brother alone. Leave your brother alone. You go in your spot or sit on my lap. Okay. How did you become a therapist? By going to grad school for it. Decided I wanted to be a therapist. Got a bachelor's degree in human services with a minor in psychology. Got a master's degree in marriage and family therapy, and got a PhD in human development. How long did that take? 7 years.
These lines are blocking the way into the tower.
Or 9 years. Sorry, 9 years. 4 years of undergrad, 2 years master's program, 3 years PhD. You don't need a PhD in order to be a therapist, though. So technically 6 years. Wait a minute. This whole time I could just do this watchtower?
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Okay, I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I'm in Barren Light.
Well, shit. Okay. Reyna is, yeah, she's down here. Well, shoot! I didn't realize that I could have got that all along. Did you realize that, Mr. Jiro? No, you didn't. You didn't. Barren Lights. We gotta buy some fast travel packs. Aloy, you just appeared out of thin air!
Let's play some Machine Strike.
No. Will not play Machine Strike with you, sir. How are you? There you are.
What did your sister think we were getting?
Is that what I think it is?
Now you've got all your lenses.
My pops would be sad they're tearing down those towers. But he'd be happy these lenses were spared. Many thanks to you, Aloy. Oh, here. What I owe you. Now this has truly been a profitable endeavor for the both of us.
So what are you gonna do next?
I'm taking these back to the claim. Ankle's all better, and I miss the stench of soot in the air.
Let's hope you don't find any more opportunities on your way there.
No promises. Good luck, Aloy.
Lens of Mourning removed. Bronze ingot and green shine sliver. That's it, huh? That's all your girl gets?
This whole bristleback lockdown...
Give me all your fast travel packs. Give me all of them.
Drag.
So I'll sell all my shit too. Okay. Didn't Talana say she went to Barren Light? Did she? Was Barren Light or... Oh, I guess she did. I'm sure we'll go back there again at some point. We'll catch up with her. Tell you one thing, your girl needs a horse.
Do its thing. I can't see where to climb. There's no way to reach it right now.
Bullshit, there's no way to reach it. Gotta be a way up there. How else would I have known that that thing was up there? Yeah. I got a Horizon comic for Christmas, one with Talana in it. It was a good read. Oh, nice. I didn't realize that they had comics.
The wreckage is scattered. The signal seems to be coming from behind those vines.
Good news. You can take those vines out
I need
now.
power to get this door open. Guess I better hope there's a battery somewhere around here.
What the hell is the... What the hell's the node? The hell? Oh, wait a second.
Spotted. Gotta move.
Huh.
Right, next.
So if I was a battery for this thing, where would I be?
There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove. I'll have to fly up there. The override for Fanghorns should work now.
What's that noise? Highlight track. Huh. Is it even gonna work? Wow. Okay.
I thought I'd got away from you, McMillan. But once a driver, always a driver, huh?
I don't know. Were you ever flight certified, Hanson? Yeah, I copy that, Control. We are clear for takeoff.
I guess the pencil pusher that replaced us meatbag robots is feeling real proud of themselves today. Okay, Mac, let's get up there and frag some tin.
Those pilots were ready for battle. That's a feeling that Tanakh will understand.
All right, cool. So, filter. Can't filter by black boxes? Bummer. All right. Well, I know there's one there. Or there's one over there. Are there any others on a quick check here? I don't see it. Unless that might be it. Figure it out later. We did a lot of side questing. Oh baby, the place is getting spruced up.
Old ones used their focuses to send all kinds of messages back in the day.
All over the world, too. Anytime they wanted.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I wouldn't want my Aunt Alga knowing she could just talk to me every second of the day. My ears would pop off.
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like storm birds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those storm birds in line. You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
Of course he likes that. Aaron's sitting there listening to Slayer.
I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Just rocking out to some jungle rot. It's just all about it, dude. Get in there.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
So, you and Zoe got into a bit of a fight, huh? Should have known better than to suggest Hephaestus could make new land gods to replace the old ones in Plainsong.
The last
Not really Aloy's place to get in the middle of that.
thing I wanted to do was dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
No. Communication's hard. It's like, this stuff's not easy. Like, the expectation that people are just supposed to be great at communicating is ridiculous. It's hard. At any point in time, you could say something that is upsetting to somebody else. That happens. It's often people's aversion to that causes more problems than anything else. Like, obviously, you shouldn't be saying things that are nasty, but if you're relatively well-intentioned and you know that you're coming from a place that's in the spirit of trying to connect with somebody and understand them better, like if you use curiosity as a general guiding principle for how you engage with people, particularly when you're worried about conflict, you're going to be fine. So, yeah, Varl, you might say something that sucks, and Zoe might get upset. And what happens is you recognize the impact, you ask what was upsetting, you be curious about it, be compassionate toward her, validate her experience, have the opportunity to explain where you were coming from, and then you build better from there. If Varl is so afraid of upsetting Zoe that he stops saying things he needs to say, or he starts to curate things in a particular type of way that's not authentic to who he is, that's going to cause problems in their relationship. So the answer to that is just keep doing your best. Meta communicate. You know, if things feel off, say, hey, something feels off. If I screwed something up, like, be willing to take accountability for the way you show up in your interactions. And if all else fails, hand her a stuffed animal, I guess.
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this?
She doesn't.
You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Ooh. Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Better get this to Gaia.
Nice.
You did it, Aloy.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
Yeah, Aloy's not who I would go to ask about interpersonal relationships, that's for sure.
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll.
Yeah!
At least that's how the old ones said it, I think.
I found out who's running the Sons of Prometheus. A woman named Sarah.
Oh, no.
Remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? She was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. Real bad. I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
Well, she's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. We have to find out where she's operating from, and stop her.
I haven't had any luck finding someone with a focus at chain scrapes, so I'll be scouting out Baron Light next.
I'll keep tracking her lackeys out west.
We'll find her. We have to. It's thugs like her who murdered my sister.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Attaboy.
Just give it time.
Good for you. Means I gotta work harder. Love that. Great mentality.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. Metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
Okay. Katalo, you got anything for me, big guy? Yeah. What you got?
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
Which is very important for Aloy to understand. I am all for having people in positions of power that don't want to abuse their positions of power and don't want to over-envelop themselves in what it means to have that much control and influence over others. I'm all for that. However, it is deeply important that you not only be self-aware, but that you be aware of the impact and role that you hold relative to the people around you. Whether Aloy likes it or not, she has a profound amount of control and influence over all of the people that are at this camp. They are following her. She has self-designated herself as the chosen one in a lot of ways, and that comes with it a lot of responsibility, and Aloy doesn't get to skirt that. I don't think that's what she's trying to do here, but when she says, I don't see myself as your commander, that's fine, but you do need to understand that everybody around you does. And thus, your actions do carry more weight than you may think they do or attend to by a result of the fact that you're paying attention to what you think about your actions. So this actually can create a significant amount of dissonance for folks who are following certain people in positions of leadership where they try to be a little too chummy and equalize the power and hierarchy. And that's all well and good. But when there is absolutely inherently a power dynamic and a hierarchy that exists in a group of people, that has to be acknowledged and attended to in order for people to operate within their interpersonal relationships in a healthy and effective way. It does Aloy a disservice for her to diminish the level of importance that the people around her hold her in. Because then it means that she's not necessarily going to take as much into account how powerful her voice is when she makes certain directives or suggestions or whatnot. So I love that Katalo is willing to just say that to her directly. It's great.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
That's metal. You should listen to the music that Aaron's listened to, bro.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
Hell yeah.
I'll let you get back to your training.
And so will I.
Sweet.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
The old ones used holograms for everything.
It let them experience a great many things.
Holograms are illusions, though. I wonder if at some point they just couldn't tell what was real anymore.
Maybe. They were intelligent, but that doesn't mean they were wise.
That's a real thing, by the way. Not necessarily talking about hollows here, but that is the passive long-term impact of social media. And I think AI is going to contribute to this more, and just the way that people are able to edit the content that they put out in terms of like their appearance and all sorts of stuff like that, is you start to have this collective push for really unrealistic representation. And people like to talk a big game about how they're impervious to misrepresentation and idealization, and we're not. You could be somebody who studies it and is relentlessly aware of the effect that that stuff can have on you, and you are still susceptible to it. If you consistently look at Instagram posts, for example, of people who actively modify their bodies, their face, their surroundings, etc., in such a subtle way that it's very difficult to discern whether it's real or not, you are consuming misrepresentations of people, which is thus going to contribute to you holding yourself and others to an unrealistic standard, one that is only able to be accomplished via edit. And that is scary. That has really profound implications on the human brain, particularly teenagers, which is why things like social media contribute so much to teenage and adult anxiety and depression, because you start to wonder what is real and what isn't. And when you get people just collectively kind of second guessing their eyes and ears on just about everything, mixed with unrealistic expectations of the world and of people and of yourself, oh baby. I mean, especially if you curate, like if you're a person who constantly uses filters and edits and all sorts of shit on your stuff, what you're doing is you're essentially creating a contrast between how you actually present and how you present outwardly to people's first impression of you. And so now all of a sudden your digital persona is not in line with your actual persona, and that can create real dissonance, anxiety, and depression and all sorts of nonsense as well. So yeah, man. I mean, it's scary stuff. Like that, what they are talking about there on a very surface level has very deep, profound psychological implications, and provides me an opportunity to talk about this a bit. Like, people like to joke about it and talk about it like it's no big deal and whatever. That's just what social media is. It has a very powerful collective force on the way that people expect other humans to be. And that's not great. Oh, that's right. You have to craft these overrides. Forgot about that. right. What's up, Beta?
It's you.
It is.
Hey, just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. Because the last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset, so I... Forget it. Was there anything else? So, have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about studying Hephaestus? Have you been doing that? A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago. How so? It's mutating. Changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it. We'll find a way. If you say so.
Again, I know I hammered this home a couple episodes ago, but Aloy's constant engagement with Beta of how are you useful to me and how is your studies is not going to cultivate any kind of meaningful relationship. If Aloy doesn't want to cultivate a meaningful relationship, then fine, keep doing what you're doing, but not great.
So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does.
And I do too, and that's why I'm down here, and I've made things, I mean, it's a beautiful door open right there. Like, Beta is going to struggle with the idea that anybody would want to actually engage with her interpersonally in any kind of meaningful way. Because that is not what her schema is for human interaction. I mean, her entire existence has been predicated upon how useful she is to other people. And Aloy perpetuates that. Varl coming downstairs and engaging with Beta in that way is in total violation to her schema of what other humans want from her and are capable of. So it's a vulnerable thing for her to acknowledge that when she's like, he actually seems to want to talk to me, and I don't really know what to do with that. That is a piece of vulnerability. If Aloy was more socially adept than she is, she might say, like when she says, yeah, I think he does, then she might say, I also do. And if that's weird for you, that's understandable. Or if that's something that you would like us to back off on, we can. Or how do you feel about the fact that people are trying to engage with you as a person? I like the idea of engaging with my crew as people so that I understand their motivations. I understand what makes them tick. I know who they are. I know why they're connected to the thing that we're doing. And I'd love to get to know you as well. I'm not particularly great at that. Like some self-reflection in there would be great. I'm not particularly great at that, but I would love to do that, which is why I came down here. I didn't come down here necessarily just to ask how productive you've been. I came down here because I genuinely do want to know how you're doing. And I want to make sure that you're comfortable in some way. That would be a really huge moment for Aloy here, given how vulnerable Beta just was in describing that experience. And it would be a great way for her to connect with her. So, it's not super hard to do that. Aloy just has to get out of her own way of seeing everybody as a means to an end.
Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders. I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all. Yeah. I guess so.
So here's the other thing that's happening between Aloy and Beta. And again, I know I'm being critical of Aloy, but I think it's important to be critical of Aloy. Again, in part because of the fact that Aloy holds power. Aloy's tone of voice when engaging with Beta is important. And I don't think that Aloy's tone of voice is only related to being frustrated with Beta. But it comes off that way. I do think to an extent that Aloy's tone of voice when she's engaging with her is related to her inability to connect with her and her frustration about that. Like, I do think that some of that is driven by some self shit. The problem is when Aloy is not acknowledging that stuff outright and directly, Beta is going to read Aloy's frustration as being directed entirely at her. And I don't believe it's Beta's responsibility to try to give Aloy the benefit of the doubt in that, again, in part because of how much power Aloy has. It's Aloy's responsibility to be self-reflective. Like, all of this connects. Like what we were just talking about with Katalo. If Aloy acknowledges the amount of power and influence she has in this particular moment, then it means that she could recognize that it's her responsibility to soften. It's her responsibility to engage in curiosity. It's her responsibility to do these things, to get Beta into a position where she might understand her a bit better, rather than expecting that Beta can just read her intentions or whatnot. So Aloy being so frustrated with herself and just frustrated with Beta because she can't connect with her and can't get out of her what she wants, is preventing her from doing the things that are necessary to engage with her, which would be softening her voice, engaging with her a bit more confidently, asking her questions, being curious, paralleling what Gaia and Varl are doing, perhaps even going to Gaia and Varl and saying, hey, I'm having a hard time connecting with Beta. How are you managing to do it? I would love to learn from you because I want to figure out how to connect with her. That would be a healthy form of triangulation. She also could meta-communicate and say, hey, I really do want to connect with you. I'm just having a hard time doing it. And I apologize if it's unsettling in the way that I'm doing it. My intentions are good, but I can feel my impact not being particularly great. There are all sorts of angles that you could take here.
So, aside from Varl, Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing. But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about? He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving. It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter. I don't think I'd be suited for any of them. Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then.
Ugh. No. Oh, that's the worst thing Aloy could have said there. That's like literally the worst thing Aloy could have said there. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh. All right. All right, we're digging deep. We're digging deep. I think Beta's side of this thing is pretty self-explanatory in the sense that she's trying to connect with Aloy here and is sharing a degree of insecurity she has about what she's capable of. I also think that there's an expression of admiration of Aloy there, albeit indirectly, of, wow, you did a thing that I could never see myself doing. And all vulnerable. Beta, to Beta's credit, she's really leaning into some vulnerability here and sharing bits about herself and disclosing things that I think are attempts to maybe try to connect with Aloy. I don't know, but that is what my major hypothesis would be. We have to bring into account the weirdness of what it would be like to be Aloy and stare at somebody who is quite literally your clone. And again, none of us have that experience. None of us have looked at ourselves as a clone. But what happens for Aloy, unfortunately, with Beta is that when Beta expresses vulnerability and insecurity, I think Aloy can't help but find it in herself. Like, she's essentially looking in the mirror at what she would perceive to be the weak and vulnerable version of herself. Like, quite literally looking at the weak and vulnerable version of what she conceptualizes about herself. And Aloy has never learned how to engage with those parts of herself in any kind of constructive, compassionate way. Nobody, as far as we know, ever cultivated that for her. Not even Rost. So what we see in the form of her really cold, I guess it's good you're not a Nora then, and her like frustration with Beta, I think, is her intrapsychically pushing herself away from the vulnerabilities that she has never had the people or time to really dig into and experience in a meaningful way. So this is so much less about Beta being like problematic, weak, unreachable, etc. And it's so much more about Aloy having to confront a lot of her own shit via conversations with Beta. Like, if you could merge Beta and Aloy together, you would have a real powerhouse. Like, if Aloy could get a bit more into her vulnerabilities and her insecurities and her shortcomings and whatnot in a meaningful way, she still does. She just distances herself from it and she fights it. That would be great. She would be way better at connecting with people. And Beta could use some of the confidence that Aloy carries herself with. Like, Beta is over here going, I could never do any of this. You know, when she talks about how we can never catch up with Hephaestus, Aloy's very first response to we could never catch up with Hephaestus is, no, we'll find a way. We'll figure it out. That's a beautiful confidence in the face of extreme adversity and a person who's smart enough to tell you that you might not be able to catch up with us. And Beta could use some of that. That would be great. She would probably carry herself in a more profiled way if she had some of that confidence instilled within her. And so in that way, you could have the two of them working in tandem to really boost some of the shortcomings that they each have. But Aloy, unfortunately, just hasn't had that. It speaks to the importance of nurture. Like, when people always talk about nature and nurture, nature is a part of it. We're seeing nature here. We have two people with the same genetic code. But nurture has brought in something entirely different for the both of them. And so we have one who seems like she is interested in connecting, engaging with vulnerability, is in touch with insecurities, puts that out into the world. We have the other one who never quite had any cultivation around that and had to stuff all those vulnerabilities, all the sadness, because the people around her were actively hurting her and shunning her and everything, and had to get into her. I have to be self-directed and strong, and I am Kevlar. That when she sees vulnerability in a face that is exactly hers, she just can't handle it, and she fights against it. This is so remarkably complex psychologically that it would take a lot of work and effort for them, particularly Aloy, to work through it and get to a point where she can connect with Beta meaningfully. And I'm not there to help them do that, so I don't know how long it's going to take. You know, but to say, a good thing you're not Nora then, is that comes from a place of frustration with the insecurity. It comes from a place of like, well, what do you want me to, like, you're expressing all of this insecurity and shortcoming and growth areas. What do you want me to do about it? Is essentially Aloy's response there. And she's not asking you to do anything with it. She's just asking you to hear it and acknowledge what she's saying. She's trying to make conversation and connect with you. She's trying to express that she's admiring the fact that you can do things that she doesn't see herself as capable of. That's what's happening here. And if I'm the therapist in that situation, that's what I'm saying to Aloy. Yeah. Rough. Look at that response. Jesus.
That's enough for now.
Good.
Yeah, good indeed. God, if I'm Beta, I want Aloy away from me always. Brutal. And we will deliver Demeter to Gaia now. Ha! You thought I was gonna end it. Nah. I'm gonna give you a little treat for hanging in there with the side quests.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Really?
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
Would you look at that?
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
Oh, God!
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test.
Okay, so we have a beautiful. Okay, how do I want to explain this? If you've never heard of dialectical behavior therapy, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on a very cool thing that happens within that. Dialectical behavior therapy is a form of cognitive behavioral therapy that was developed to work with folks who are diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. It also is very effective in helping people with self-harm. It can be used at times with folks with eating disorders, and it really can be used with anybody, but it gets used in those contexts. Severe suicidal ideation, stuff like that. The general gist, very general gist of it, is the idea that when people are presented with a possibility or an unknown, they are also presented with a spectrum of explanation. And there's essentially there's a continuum, and there is a black and white explanation for a thing or possibility, and then there's all of the gray in between. Beta and Aloy represent opposite ends of that spectrum. So we're presented with a problem, which is that we need to absorb Hephaestus into Gaia. And we present a possible solution. Aloy's mindset around this is we can absolutely do it. It's 100% possible, which is one end of the spectrum. And Beta's side of the spectrum is there's no possible way this is going to work. Neither of those explanations is particularly helpful, because Aloy's explanation potentially leads to them doing something reckless, dangerous, not enough thought, impulsive. Beta's explanation leads to no movement at all. Throw your hands up, go crawl into bed, and just rot. Neither one of those is particularly useful as an explanation, and there is a polarity between the two of them. And so the dialectics of that are something that need to have a nuanced approach, which means that we want to find the part of the gray area that is most realistic. And the way that we start that process is by countering each of the polar explanations / what ifs. So if Beta says there's no possible way this is going to work, we have to suggest the idea of, but what if it is? Maybe it's a low probability, but what if there is some possibility that this could work itself out? And Aloy has to introduce the idea of, well, what if it does not? Like, what if this is not a great plan? And we got to find the realistic explanation within that. Now, when you're doing dialectical behavior therapy, that's something you're doing internally with one person when you have those polarized thoughts. But we have essentially Beta and Aloy as the concrete representations of that polarity. So neither one of them is actually contributing very helpfully to this issue right now. But when Beta is saying there's no way that this could possibly work, it's a non-starter, and you have Gaia who's saying, no, I can calculate this shit pretty effectively. And it is definitely possible. It absolutely has the possibility of working. We have to shut down the black and white thinking here, or the absolute thinking of Beta in this case, of like, hey, we're going to entertain the possibility. You build the thing. If you're worried about carrying the thing, that's fine. But if we build the thing and we try it and this comes up as the best possible solution to this problem, then we're going to make a go at it. We're going to make that call. And so let's figure out the way that you can be useful and make the most of your skill set as it relates to that. Same with everybody else that's involved here. So Beta's defensive pessimism here is not particularly useful, in the same way that being overly optimistic wouldn't be useful either. I hope that makes sense.
Hephaestus has written Alpha Clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Mega Clearance.
Oh,
the one
boy.
he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas.
Oh, boy.
But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west.
Wow.
While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Whoa, dude.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Dude, we're going to Ted Pharaoh's bunker? Are you kidding me? Yes! Oh my god. If we find Ted Pharaoh's corpse like we did at Elizabeth's, that'd be nuts. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're going to teabag Pharaoh's corpse if we get there. Amazing. All right. Well, that's going to make for some cool parts coming up. I am going to end the stream here now. So less cliffhanger, but we got excitement here. So thank you for watching part 35 of Horizon Forbidden West with a Therapist. I appreciate you all immensely for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment, even if it's just something like, I'm excited for the next one. It helps a lot with engagement and getting me in the algorithm so that more people find these streams. So, thank you so much for all of your support. I am grateful for it. You are all fabulous. If you are waiting, or if you're binging, I'll catch you in the next episode. And if you're waiting for the next one to come out, get it out to you as soon as we can. You're fabulous. See you on the next one.